Michael, what do you think about the approach? Because it does seem strange that he chose to go the side defense. Some other dude did it, and he brought in these two masked individuals. We see that sometimes where defendants get on the stand and say that there's these people that I can't identify, but they're the ones who did it, rather than saying maybe he came home and found his mother that way and just left because he thought he might be a suspect.
What you say is what puzzled me, right? Once the prosecution put him at the scene of the crime, he was only left with three really bad options. One of them is to say there was some sort of heat of passion. She was 77 years old. He was a convicted criminal at that point. That defense would have had a 0.0% chance of succeeding, right? The public hates attorneys. We are the most contemptible people in the country at this point, right? So he would have never succeeded with that. The only other two bad options were the defense that he ended up taking, or the one that you proposed, right? And I'm sure there was a conversation between him and his attorneys. He has a public defender, but they seem to be very capable attorneys. They must have decided that this was the approach to take. They couldn't have told him what defense to have. They would have had to goad him to it, and he would have had to tell them this is what happened, and they would have went with it. But once he was put at the scene of the crime, there was no good options. And the fact that this guy is a lawyer, that's why he had to take the stand, by the way, because he had no choice. If he didn't take the stand, he had zero chance of acquittal. But what's going in favor of the defense is there's no motive. It's his mom. She's 77 years old. There's no insurance policy. There's no will. He did not stand to benefit from this. And he, as an attorney, knew better that a 77-year-old woman wasn't going to prevent him from becoming a fugitive. If he was determined to become a fugitive, he would have become a fugitive. She wouldn't have stopped him. So at the end of the day, this is leaning in favor of the prosecution. The defense has a small sliver of hope that they have put doubt in the mind of the jury, but unfortunately, it seems to me like this is going to be a conviction.